Marshall's ready. We'll allow it. Driver's ready. Marshall's ready. I'll call you by name. Kreuser, Schmeling, whatever Wilbert's driving. Bliss, Krivitz, Parsons, and CJ. We are rolling here at the last qualifier, 13.5 Buggy. All these guys going to be in the A main. It doesn't look like it handles quite right. 15.2 out of the gates for Kreuser, 15.5 for Bliss, 15.7 for Schmeling, 15.9 for Parsons. Kreuser and Schmeling going at it here through the triple down the backstretch. Matt Wilbert just did his hot lap of a 19.4. Watch it going on the straightaway. Check that 16.1. Good lap there for Wilbert. .110 in. Early on in this one, Kreuser on a 20 and a 12, Bliss on a 20, Karl Schmeling on a 20, Frank Krivitz on a 19 and a flat. .130 in, Kreuser defending his TQ. We're just off of that pace with plenty of time to make it up. Kreuser, Schmeling, Krivitz, and Bliss all on 20-lap runs. They've broken away from Weissenberger, Wilbert, and Parsons. Two down, 3 to go in this one. Hot lap of the race, Frank Krivitz with a 15.0. Schmeling 0.3 better than Kreuser so far. Ben Bliss and Frank Krivitz 1 second off of the lead pair. 2:20 in, 2:40 to go. .215 remaining. Schmeling and Kreuser within a 10th right now. Schmeling turns in early at the last corner, though. Going to give up a little bit of time. 0.8 the separation, Kreuser to Schmeling. Still very little on point. Frank Krivitz up to the 3rd spot. Ben Bliss down to the 4. CJ on the 5. Hunter and Matt Wilbert having a rough start to this one. 150, 150 to go. That might be enough, Matt. 135 remaining. Kreuser, Schmeling, and Krivitz still only covered by a handful of seconds. Oh, didn't see what happened. Karl had a rough lap there. Going to take him out of that fight. Kreuser suddenly with plenty of breathing room. One minute to go. Nothing to affect the qualifying order now. But we got 1 minute to find a little extra time. Krivitz gets back on pace now. Weissenberger throws down his hot lap to move up to the 4th spot. Now CJ's moving up 1 spot. 40 seconds to go. TQ looks safe. .25 seconds. Krivitz doing just enough to move up a spot in the order. CJ looking to improve as well. Ben taps out of the fight. Time about to expire. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keep going. Keep going. Frank Krivitz is done. Thomas Kreuser done. Ben Bliss done. Parsons done. That's a race. Frank Krivitz takes the tie out of the computer. Good job, Frank. And holds off CJ Weissenberger by 1/100th of a second. Oh, my goodness. CJ almost caught him at the end. Frank Krivitz was 16.4 last lap. CJ the 15.5 on the last lap. Almost caught Frank Krivitz. That'll move Ben Bliss down to the 7. Frank Krivitz up to the 4, and CJ up to the 5. Good race. That'll determine final qualifying order for 13.5. 2 heats of modified buggy.